Greetings, beautiful and radiant beings. My name is Zephyr. Welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome, welcome. For those of you that are coming back, welcome, welcome. It's great to have you. I'm a licensed massage therapist, bodywork professional, Reiki master teacher, shamanic practitioner, sound healer, and psychic intuitive. I'm here to share with you messages from Spirit. We've got this wonderful energy of our full moon in Leo today. So that is the energy that is coming in for this reading. It's been present for the last couple of days. I'm excited to share this reading with you. Beautiful beings, these messages are not just a one-to-one message. These are messages for the collective. So there might be parts of it that really resonate with you, and there might be parts that don't. If it does, accept it wholeheartedly. If it does not, let it go by, because it's meant for somebody else. All right, wonderful beings of love and light. We're going to get started out how we always do, and that is to clear and ground our space. Wherever you are at, turn your attention to your breath. If you're in a place where you can let your eyes rest, let them rest. Allow your mind to create space from all of the things that you've thought about, to take the back seat, to bring your awareness to your complete physical being. Observe what your breath does to your body, how it expands and contracts. Guide your attention to the tip of your tailbone and allow it to extend beyond the physical body into the earth beneath you, and connect with the vibration of Mother Earth. Draw the vibration of Mother Earth back up into your root chakra located at the tip of your tailbone, and allow this energy to remain there for as long as you need, and know that you can come back to it at any time. Angels, spirits, guides, thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the messages that you've shared. Thank you for the messages that are on their way. Angels, spirits, guides, what are the messages that you have to share with the collective today? What are the messages you have to share today? Okay. For those of you that are new, I'm going to get all the cards out on the table, and then I will share. I typically work with a 5-card spread, and I lay them out in the form of a cross. The card that is in the center is the energy that is coming up the most for you right now. On either side, the right and the left, we've got stuff that has happened in the very recent past, kind of like almost the present, and we've got stuff that we're stepping into, okay? Above and below, we've got messages that are underneath the surface that spirit, your guides, angels, spirits, guides, are trying to bring forward for you. So it's this energy that's underneath the surface of maybe what we can see right now. This card that is in the center is card number 12. It is Truth. And this card for me is about us speaking our truth, about us seeing the truth in situations, of us us gaining a bigger perspective as well. This card relates to the throat chakra for me. This is the place, the throat chakra is the place where we express our truth, where we express what is going on, where we let people know our needs, where we affirm our boundaries. But with this energy of the truth card, Spirit is drawing me to the image of the eagle. And as the eagle flies, and soars really high into the sky, it soars closer to the sun, the great spirit, the life giver, the sustainer energy that we have, right? Without the sun, plants would die. We wouldn't have plants to eat. The animals would probably die because they wouldn't have plants to eat. And, that would put us humans in a very particular situation where we would kind of die out as well. So, as the eagle soars, so we get closer to this really powerful energy, and the eagle has this beautiful vision. It's able to see, even really high up, it's able to see things on the ground up close, or to zoom in really close. So it gives us this energy of perspective. So the eagle lends that to us. And for those of us that call on animal spirit energy, you can ask for that to come into your life as well. But this truth card, the message that's coming up for me is that some of you out there are taking advantage of this Leo energy, and you're stepping into your power, and you're finally sharing your truth. You're finally letting others know what is coming up for you, the things that you need. Spirit says, hello. Remember to do that in a way that is kind and compassionate, first and foremost to yourself, and secondly, to the other people around you, okay? It's very easy for us to share our truth and to do it in a way that is not very nice to others. And sometimes that's because of conditioning. Sometimes that's because we weren't taught how to share our emotions, to share our feelings, to share our thoughts in a way that is constructive for us. There's a lot of destructive force energy out there, and we kind of know how to tap into that sometimes. And so Spirit is reminding me, hey, tell them that they need to share their truth out, and they need to do it in a way that is kind and compassionate and through the lens of non-harming, okay? You might share your truth out, and it might really impact a person, and they might think that you're bullying them and beating them up and blah, 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 right? But as long as you're doing it coming from a place of, this is what I'm feeling, this is what is coming up for me, these are my needs, you're not doing that, okay? If they receive that as you attacking them, they've got something inside of them that needs to be healed. Please send them love, because they need that, okay? But that is not you doing that. In that case, firm up your boundaries and know what is okay for you. Do some meditation, make sure that you're in the right place. If you gotta offer apologies, ask for forgivenesses. They may or may not give it. It is what it is, but you are speaking your truth and coming into a true place of being in your power. Now, on either side of that, we've got this card that is in the recent past, card number 6, discernment. Okay, and this leads me to this energy of you really speaking your truth and sitting with your thoughts, your emotions, and figuring out what it is that is truly coming up for you. Okay, you're this bird on this branch sitting there by themselves in a rainstorm, and this bird isn't going to try to fly in the rainstorm. It's figuring out life right now. Am I in a good spot on the branch? If I fly over there, what happens? Usually in rainstorms, it's pretty powerful. The rain's going lots of different directions. In this card, there's lots of rain. In the background, there's lots of raindrops. So this is a strong energy. And you've sat with this and you've looked at everything that's going on with yourself emotionally, with the place where you are in life. Where did the bird go on the branch? Right in the middle. Are you stuck between something that is really challenging and a dead end? I don't know, but there's something that's coming up for you that you've really, it's led you to this place of being able to speak your truth. You've finally decided that you've got to say something, which is leading into this really even deeper level of understanding of the ways that you work, right? We've got card number 35, had to look. Card number 35, and it's inner journey. So you're all of this energy that's coming up, this getting into the nitty gritty and figuring out what it is allowing you to speak your truth, and it's leading into a deeper understanding. You're really beginning this next level of comprehending how your being works, how your mental body works with your emotional body, works with your physical body, works with your spiritual body, and you're yogaing it all together. You're bringing it all together. Okay, so above and below we have card number 9, which is perception. In this card we've got the Taoist symbol, the yin and the yang, and just like with the eagle vision, this flying up high and zooming in and out, this card of perception. So spirit is helping you out in a really powerful way to allow you this energy of perception, of stepping back, of flying high and looking at the situation around, getting all of the pieces. So there's this energy that's happening for you, that spirit is helping you out. So you are receiving divine guidance with this energy. You are receiving help from angel spirits, guides, the universe. And the energy that's underneath it and supporting it all is this really powerful activation of your second chakra. So we've got the card number 39, which is creativity. In this card, there are 3 cups, and there's water just pouring out of the top cup and spilling into the others. And water is the element that is associated with the second chakra. This card is a second chakra energy for me. Second chakra and 5th chakra, they work together. There's this energy of as above, so below. We've got the Taoist symbol, as above, so below. Within one is contained the seed of the other. So this energy of the second chakra, the 5th chakra, they both work together. They're both on either side of our heart chakra. On either side of our heart chakra, we have 3 chakras above and 3 chakras below. So we've got 3 and 3. We've got the energy of those 3 chakras having this balancing energy that works with it to create wholeness and completeness, right? We've got the Taoist symbol that's showing up. So with this, there's a real strong opening, balancing, harmonizing energy between the 5th and the 2nd chakra. Because you've cleared some blockages out of your 2nd chakra, your 5th chakra is able to function more properly, and that's where you getting comfortable with speaking your truth out is coming from. It's coming from this healing of the 2nd chakra energy. Along with this creative energy, this open, this flowingness, right? It's helping you to get into a place to take action, right? Maybe some of you out there have had a very, very strong emotional breakthrough in the sense of all of a sudden you're really feeling your emotions and you're embracing that, oh, you know what? I've got some anger, but I'm not holding on to it, and I'm not angry at a person. I'm gonna transform and use that anger and let it be something that I can create with, right? That was one of the cards that came up. This anger card came up the other day in a reading, and I'll include a link for that reading in the description below. But the energy is that of of anger. It's coming up. And, you know, we can use that energy to take ourselves forward, to do better for ourselves. You know, whatever this emotional energy that is coming up, you're really gaining this understanding of how to work with it and how to let it really help you with manifesting the world around you. Many times when we get stuck in this, how do I want to say this? Unfavorable expression of lower vibrational emotions. So when we express anger in a violent way, or we express rage in a violent way, or we are really stuck in this sorrow energy or wallowing energy or apathetic, you know, really low vibrational emotional energy, it kind of controls us and keeps us sedentary and keeps us in our spot. But beautiful beings, no, you figured out something that is allowing you to get into this place where you can use that energy and go, yeah, no, it's not going to have that same effect. I'm going to transform that energy and let it be something else. And the minute you do that, beautiful beings, the minute you find the antidote to your worry, to your sorrow, to your anxiety, to your anger, to your rage, to whatever those low vibrational emotions are, you are going to create balance within yourself, because that allows you to be in your power. That antidote can be a lot of different things. We can simply bring in some energy that is opposite of the thing, the emotion, the feeling that you have that is low vibration, and work on that, right? You can write positive affirmations all you want, you know, and get a lot of help out of that. You can also ask the question, what does it look like to embrace courage? What does it look like to embrace happiness? What does it look like? What does it feel like? How does it sound? Ask yourself these questions. Your mind is the best problem solver you have. And if you give it something to solve instead of something to ruminate on, you know, these low vibrational energies, if we ruminate on those, you're going to continue to draw more of that because your brain wants to do that. But if you give it something else to work with, you know, how do I see that in my life? How do I make that in my life? Your brain's going to start looking for how that happens. And soon enough, you're going to find it, and you'll find this slipstream, and you'll start to change some of your karma, your energy, the path that you're in. You're going to change some of that energy and pick it up and take it in a new direction and go, okay, I'm going to work on this for a while, right? So your creative energy is really coming online. You figured out how to work with that energy and to let it rise so that you can empower your second chakra, you can empower your third chakra, you can empower your heart chakra, your fourth chakra, and it brings that energy into your throat and it brings it into your third eye, and then you have this connection with the crown chakra and you have all this beautiful energy flowing through you and it's really wonderful. So this is what is coming out with this truth energy, with this open and expanse and balancing of the second and the fifth chakra. Okay? Woo! All right. Thank you, angel spirits, guides, for sharing these messages. We're going to turn to the Thoth Tarot and find some clarity on these four open spaces, and we'll look at creativity and discernment, discernment and perception, perception and inner journey and creativity. We'll get all the cards on the table. I'll take a look and see what's coming up, and then I'll share with you. Oh, thank you, angel spirits, guides, for all the messages that you have shared. All right, let's take a look at creativity and discernment. Angel spirits, guides, beautiful and radiant beings, what is it you have to share about creativity and discernment? How do we want to receive? Angel spirits, guides. They're saying, nope, put them all back in and shuffle. Okay. So that's what we do. Okay, angel spirits guides, creativity and discernment. What are the messages that you have to share? Creativity and discernment. Angel spirits guides. Thank you. All right. So I just asked in my mind's eye, what is it that you have to share about discernment and perception? And we had this card turned sideways, so that is the message there. All right. Let's take a look at perception and inner journey. Angel spirits guides, perception and journey. Perception and inner journey. What do our beautiful and radiant beings need to hear about that, along with truth? Thank you very much. All right. Now let's take a look at inner journey and creativity. What is that about? What are we doing with this expression of ourselves, with this higher perception of life? What do we have to share with the collective? Thank you, angel spirits guides. Inner journey and creativity. Okay. Let's get, no, angels, they said no. I was gonna pull one more card. That's what it was. Okay, the bottom of the deck. All right, so we're gonna take a look at creativity and discernment first, then we're gonna work our way around. So the energy that is coming up is the Lovers, or the card is the Lovers and the Sun. Such beautiful, beautiful energy. You know, with this Leo full moon coming up, this energy of us letting our heart shine, and this energy of creation with this card, this creativity card, and discernment. We've got the Lovers coming up. Now the Lovers is the choice card in the tarot. It's not necessarily about love, or finding your soulmate or your partner. It definitely is, but that is not the only thing. It's about choices, the choices that we make, and the actions that we take, and you know, they can lead us to really beautiful things, to really magnificent unions, right? And so you are out there, you're making these decisions, you're making tough decisions in some cases, Spirit says. And I'm not sure if that's for all of you, but for some of you out there, you're making really tough choices that are giving you this feeling of like, I'm stuck. Spirit's saying, don't be stuck. Don't be stuck in your emotions. Don't be stuck in your mind. Let that flow. Let the water wash over you. Let it cleanse you. Let it calm your mind. Let it soothe your emotions, right? Trust that the universe is got your back, right? Because it does. Angel spirits, guides, the universe, whatever you want to call it, it's got your back. So this energy that's coming up with creation, you're really having this beautiful movement forward. You're having this desire to want to put your energy out there and share it. And the Lovers are coming in, or the Lovers card is coming in and saying, you're making the right choices. The outcome is the Sun. This is the best card for manifestation, for things coming true, you know, for that ever-present energy. You know, the when we offered thanks in the beginning, or when I offered thanks in the beginning to the Sun for you know, sharing light, sharing life, sharing with us the ability to move forward, the constant in our reality. You know, it's this card is beautiful. So it's a really positive outcome. So you're making some beautiful choices. You're starting some unions that are absolutely powerful, that are leading you into some brilliant energy. As we take a look at discernment and perception, we've got the Priestess. And this High Priestess energy is this coming in, this bringing in of your powerful manifestation abilities, with your psychic senses. You're really tapping into this divine feminine energy where you're, maybe some of you out there are tapping into your ability to heal people. Your intuitions are really turning on. You're beginning to perceive the life around you in this very inward type of way. And that's because you have found the way to work with your second chakra energy and clear whatever it is through there, and to utilize your emotional energy and tap into and create balance with all of the rest of your chakras so that they can open up and receive the world around them in a way that is beyond the five senses. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Let's take a look at perception and inner journey. We've got the Empress and the Four of Swords. Let me tell you, first and foremost, I am in love with the energy of this reading. We've got some very powerful things that are happening for you, and that is because you are in this alignment. That is because you are creating balance in between your chakras. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards that have come up to clarify this. So when that happens, when we've got a lot of major arcana, that's a lot of power in your, basically what the image is, that is, you know, there's this ball of energy that's being handed to you, and you're going, okay, I'll take it. And so you've got all the energy. The ball is in your court. You get to make the plays. You are in your light, you are in your power, you are connected to the divine. So I hope this message is coming through. So there's a lot of really powerful energy that's coming through. Now with the Empress, she's pregnant, she's carrying a baby. So this energy that you've created, where you're finding some sort of union, you're creating some sort of partnership. Now this could also be that you are finding a love partner, a partner that wants to create a life with you. For some of you out there, it could mean that part of, you know, your journey forward is that of pregnancy, because we're clarifying this inner journey and this perception, you know. So it might be that part of your journey forward is that of with a little bun in the oven, with a baby coming on the way, or you're finding that. And it can also mean that you are in the right place. You are manifesting the world around you. You are, for some of you, Spirit's bringing me back to this partnership. So some of you might be starting something new for business. You might be creating new agreements, new alignments, right? That are with your community. You might be having new partnerships. And so this energy is very much about you being in your power, and you having this ability to create the life around you that is that what you want to see. I hope that makes sense. Yes, you're creating the life around you that you want to see. So it's fertile, it's good, it's growing, it's coming into something that's very beautiful. The Four of Swords. So this tells me that you're going to be working with somebody for sure. You know, we've got in this card all of the swords pointing to the center. You're drawing in all of your energy to a common point, and you know, you're bringing all of this mental energy in and around to focus on something, to focus on the business, to focus on the relationship, to focus on the self-care needs, to do that. You've come to this agreement, and if you're working with somebody, they're also in that flow. They're like, yeah, I want to work with you. Let's find some agreement. Let's all just say that this is the way that it is, because it's really taking you into something that is big and powerful and moving you along on your journey. When I take a look at inner journey and creativity, we've got the Death card coming up. And I think that this is a really beautiful energy to be in this spot. This isn't necessarily about dying, But we do have the inner journey card. And that is us moving into sometimes our shadow stuff, sometimes the parts of us that we don't know, that's our shadow. We move into the darkness to try to figure out what is going on in our life that is creating these circumstances. And the death card allows us to do that. It allows us to go deep. It allows us to be in this powerful emotional place, to turn that on, to figure out what's going on, right? We've got some support here with this creativity card. We know that we're doing some second chakra healing, right? And in this card, we've got a skeleton. You know, that's our bare bones. That is the core of us. The only thing that gets more core than our bones is the stuff that's inside our bones, right? So we've got this structure that's coming through, and in this, the Reaper has a sickle, right? And he's cutting away at things. And in this, there's this gaspy type of figure that he's kind of coming at, you know, and the energy that's coming up with me is this watery energy, this dark thing, and we're going through it and we're really cleaning house. We're getting into this energy of rebirth, because that's what death brings. Death brings this rebirth, which is a powerful energy. It's a deep emotional cleansing. It's us getting to the absolute core of what it is, and that's why I'm excited for this energy, especially this card in this place, because we're doing this, we're getting this work, we're making this all happen. Life is not just on a continuum from then to then, right? We're not traveling along a single line. We're doing all kinds of jumping around and moving around and calling in the things that we need, and we're actively participating in our own experience of time, right? It's going to continue to go. We know that we know that cycles happen. We have seasons, right? So the same thing that happens to nature also happens to us, right? We're not following just a line, right? We're dancing, we're moving in and out, we're in this flow of our experience, and all of it has to do with death at some point. This can mean the death of thoughts as well. We can have this, you know, we can really be done with, you know, these thought patterns. We can really be done with those things. So there's death that can come to a lot of different things, okay? Change can come to a lot of different things. The bottom of the deck, so this energy that is really underneath everything, this where this is all coming from is this Princess of Discs. Now, in this Princess of Discs energy, she is very much in her power. She's also pregnant in this, so we've got this extra support of you creating something absolutely beautiful and powerful, right? We know that there's second chakra energy coming in. We've got two cards that have pregnant women. We've got this creation, we've got this abundance. This Princess of Discs, she's holding on to everything that she needs. And holding on to is, you know, not just in her hands, but she's got all of her needs met. She's done a lot of work. She's tended the gardens. She's made sure that they're fertile to grow. She's in this place where she's really bringing this energy forward. Now, discs are an earth energy, and they're sometimes a little bit slow. For me, the message that's coming through is you're creating this really potent, fertile ground, this fertile environment for you to manifest and to really get things going so that they can absolutely move you forward. This is a beautiful card. Angel spirits, guides. Are we gonna go to the Astro Oracle? They're saying no, not for today. Are we going to do final messages? Yeah. We're going to do the sacred rebels. So these are the messages that angels, guides, spirits, the universe has to share with you. Now we're going to take a look at some final messages, the final things that spirit wants you to be aware of. Angel, spirits, guides, thank you for these powerful messages that you've shared. What is it that you have to offer up? Okay. 3 cards came out. Before I do that, I'm going to grab a little sip. All right. What do you feel? Second chakra, all about feelings. Tap into it. Get into it. What's coming up for you? What are you juggling with? What emotions do you have coming up? Are you grounded? Okay, what are you feeling? Get into some of that. Spirit is sharing with you. Tap into that. Oh, yes, Pandora's gift. So beautiful. In this card, she is looking into a mask. She's found this beautiful new world to open up into, and you are on the edge of that. You are absolutely on the precipice of a beautiful and grand new adventure. You've started something, you've laid down the groundwork, you're in your power, you're turned on, you're aligned in your chakras, and the world, the universe, God, divine, whatever, is there for you and supporting you, okay? There's a big energy with that. I absolutely love it when this card comes up. So this card is the same on both sides. This is the legacy of light. This is by far, in this deck, when this card comes up in a reading for me, you are in alignment, not within only your own energy, but you are in alignment with your soul's energy. You are aligned with your ancestors that are coming before you and your ancestors that are coming after you. You are absolutely in the flow. You have found this ability to master a little bit of yourself in the 3D, which allows you to then have this step back, this floating up into the greater perspective to bring you into the slipstream of your soul's purpose. This is the legacy of light. You are carrying forward this illuminated energy, and you are in the right place at the right time to move yourself in the direction for the greatest good and the highest joy. Beautiful and radiant beings. These are the messages that Spirit has to share with you. If you want to take a look at the card read, or the card layout, not the read, the laying, check my YouTube, not my YouTube, that's what we're doing right now. Check my Instagram link in the bio, and you can find the reading that corresponds to the title of this reading. Sorry, I'm switching back into real life. Y'all are coming back with me into real life. The words haven't found their way out yet, but they're making it. Go, goosh, goosh, goosh. Thank you for letting me be human as well, beautiful beings. So check out my Instagram. Find the layout if you want to take a look and see what the cards have. Maybe there's something in there that has meaning for you. That's on my Instagram. Beautiful beings, thank you for liking and sharing my videos. I truly appreciate you. Until the next time, may you receive abundant blessings of love, light, joy, prosperity, and all of the good.